The red in the Red Scare is associated with communism and the Soviet Union flag.
What form of government were people scared of during the Red Scare? The answer is communism.
The first Red Scare in America occurred a few years after the Bolshevik Party took over in Russia in 1918.
The current president during the Red Scare was President Wilson. He was famous for his peace without victory. How do you feel about President Roosevelt's plan and his peace without victory?
Well, I feel like it helped our country a lot, and I feel like our country benefited from it in major ways that are unthinkable, that our country would not be the same without it today.
Do you think President Roosevelt was a good president during the time to help us through it?
I think in his term he served as one of the greatest, and yes, I don't think anyone else could have got the job done like he did.
Yeah?
So the second Red Scare in America occurred a few years after the Bolshevik Party took over Russia in 1918. Are you surprised we had a second scare after the first?
Well, no, I wouldn't really be surprised if there's a communist party taking power in a major superpower in the world, and that would be different from what Americans at the time were used to, and probably propaganda and whatnot caused a panic.
Hi, Anna.
Hi, mister. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
That's good. Okay.
How can I help you?
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Okay. How do you feel about how the Red Scare brought so much communism to our government?
The Red Scare. Communism in our government?
Yes.
Oh, boy. I'll tell you. Joseph McCarthy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Terrible man. Terrible man. And unfortunately, he's from Wisconsin. I really don't think it was that big of a deal, okay?
Yeah.
And it was like a witch hunt, okay? And what had really bothered me was how it affected, like, the arts and movies, just because, you know, like directors and actors and artists were a little bit on the fringe as far as, you know, not falling in the norm. They were ostracized by people like Joseph McCarthy. And so it's just terrible. It was an unfortunate thing, and we finally got it straight, but it can happen anytime. It could be happening today.
You're scaring me.
The red in the Red Scare represented how many people died in the Cold War. Do you think this is a good representation of the Red Scare?
Well, I lived through at least part of that Cold War, and you know there were times when I was scared, but and I felt like a lot of people disappeared. A lot of people went to gulags, like prison camps, and vanished. So yeah, I think it was pretty scary.
This experience was actually really fun. It really it was funny to hear people's answers and actually like see their reaction. And at first they were like, "What? I don't want to get interviewed for that. I have no idea what it's about." And then they just like make up something on the spot, not knowing what the real facts were.
Yeah, and it was funny too because they were all like, I don't really know. And I thought it was really eye-opening, and it really taught us a lot about the Red Scare because we not only had to find out facts, but we had to find out how to make them false. So I think it was an overall great experience.